Alright guys, hello, this is your girl Jenna, and today we are going to finish a hat. This is a pattern I looked it up, and now I probably just basically, well, I have just rewrote it, remixed it for me and how I like it. Okay, so basically how we started this hat off, of course I did a magic circle, and basically started off the way you usually do hats. And uh, this hat is a 12 row hat. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on row 8 now. So, and I'm just doing some alternations of colors, pink and black, something easy. So I'm just doing a single crochet, not a single crochet, I'm sorry, a double crochet, one double crochet all around. Okay, that makes the hat get its shape. The first few rows of a hat is to basically get it to the width you want it. Hi, Miss Sonia. So that's what we're doing. I'm just going to do the rest of this hat, one double crochet in each stitch.
What are you crocheting?
I am making a hat with a brim. Are any other crocheters in here? So what I'm doing, something real basic, you guys, is I'm doing 2 rows of each color. 2 rows of each color. I have, I just started like crocheting a few months ago. So I just got some basic colors. And this is to anybody who is beginning. You get some basic colors, things that's on sale. Now, yarn that's on sale. This soft, squishy yarn, I do not like at all. I like Karen that you can get from, or Karan, whatever, I don't know. But you can get it from Joann's, guys, and it usually comes with two um, big, huge, what they call skeins. They're huge. Okay, you can get so much out of Karen hats. Um, and so because I did not know um, yarn or anything, I just was buying whatever. I got this squishy yarn, and I don't know what it's for. I don't know what it's good for, but it's not good for a hat. Okay. Um, just little tips. You don't have to like waste your money. You get some good yarn from the beginning, Karen. And Red Heart are my favorite. Okay, guys. All right. So I'm doing a slip stitch. You know, between every row, you do a slip stitch. I'm gonna do the black. You guys know how to switch colors. Let me show you how I switch colors. So I just take my next color. I'm just going to do this, pull it through.
I believe it's Zaire said hello. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Alright, so this is how I do it. I just tighten it up. I'm sure there's an easier way, but this is what I do. I just go ahead and I tie it. To make it tight. I'm going to cut it. You know, as you learn how to crochet, you kind of like figure out what you like to do. Okay. Okay. I tie about 2 times, or once, then another time. And then I cut the ends off. And there you go. Let's see. I'm going to chain it up. One, two. Alright. And then we're going to do another row of 1 double crochet in each. You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to screenshot. I'm trying to get something.
I mean, you're just gonna have to catch me in between takes. I'm supposed to sit here and be vain and take a photo. I'm not
Yes.
gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't feel like doing
Okay.
that. Hi.
Hola.
I don't know how to speak Spanish.
I'm about to. About to. Asking if you crochet, I think, when you crochet. Olá, minha escola. Oh, you're also a crocheter. Welcome, welcome, crocheters.
Oh, okay.
Yo también soy crochet.
Mm,
E2, I
okay.
believe.
Did you share it?
I'm about to.
No? Oh. Hello to everyone coming in. Guys, don't worry about my hair, y'all. Just don't worry about it. Alright, so we're getting a hat. I got a lot more to do. This hair is thick as hair is thick, Vicky. It don't even move. If you have any questions, guys, y'all can ask questions if you want about crocheting. I think I'm gonna. Does lives count too?
Yes. Yes.
Hours.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I believe so.
Why didn't you say that?
Oh. I don't know. Huh.
I'm old school. I thought it was only videos.
I don't know.
Can you look that up,
I'll look it up.
please? I mean, watch time should be watch time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on row 10, guys. I have 2 more rows. Welcome in, guys. Tap that screen. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. Hit the 3 dots and hit that thumbs up for me, please, if you're liking this video. And what's 4,000 hours? In hours? 4,000, how many? Is it 4,000
Hours.
hours? That's crazy. What is 4,000 hours in days? Well, how would I equate that? Like, too old, big.
You sure?
I am too old. You are what, Miss Maria? Obsessed? Is that what you mean? It make you just.
But that's not you. It's the people who watch it can accumulate to it. Alright?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have. Okay, I get what you say. Where's my mind?
It's okay.
Stream. Yeah, it's People have to watch.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Yeah, it's not. I get you.
Yeah.
Damn, I'll be on here for 4,000 days.
Well, look, I'm thinking about streaming hours. That's,
Yeah.
oh, okay. You know they had that back in the day.
They did.
That's how I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
These hats be looking like they so big, but then you put them on, and they just right. So instead of me wearing wigs while I'm transitioning to whatever I'm doing, guys, I just cut my locks like 2 weeks ago. And I'm just letting my hair do what it do. But I can't stay off camera till my hair grow. So I said I'm gonna have to get used to it. So I just basically put on a whole bunch of hats. I've made a whole bunch of hats for me to choose from. Okay, this is row. Is this 10? I have to count one more time. You want to make that pizza?
Okay.
I'm just gonna pile up on. You know, she was like, she said y'all could cut out meat. That's the lady I'll be watching. She said y'all can cut out meat. Y'all not addicted to meat. You're addicted to carbs. That's, I mean, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's basically what you do. Like if you cut out protein or if you cut out meat, because we're not
Mhm.
cutting out necessarily protein. You need protein.
Right. Mhm.
Um, but if you cut out, you know, meat, solid meat, you're gonna naturally go over to dairy and carbs.
And other
I
stuff.
mean,
Yeah.
because your body is gonna want to get
There's
what it
nutrients.
needs.
Yeah. Mhm.
But see, the thing about it is, I think what happened, I think this meat just stay in your, it just stay in your system. There's this method out here called the hay method.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
anybody listening to this part, they get some free knowledge. I want to make sure it's called the hay method though. Okay, the hay method. Let's see if they got it up here. All them hours I was on nah shit. I'm glad I looked that up. That's not it. Look, that's not it.
That's not it. Okay.
Oh, what? This is a defunct thing because only special people would know about this. In
Okay.
Jesus' name.
Yeah.
I just so happened I came across it
Okay.
and it was like bellowing in my head today. And I said, you
Uh-huh.
know what? That's basically what we're doing because you're confusing your digestive system. Let's go. What's the method? And we at that age, we just have to uh, stop overworking. It is called the hay diet. It's
Oh,
called
okay.
the hay diet, not the hay method.
The hay
So it's
diet.
called the hay diet, and this is just someone who is struggling with their digestion. And digestion is key to life, um, key to your um, well-being. It is your second brain. If you're having a lot of digestive problems, you're not going to be to your optimal wellness, guys. So I had come across the hay diet, reading a book. I'm all into different methodologies, and there's a book called Wheat Belly. There's a book called um, uh, The Blood Type Diet by Dr. or something Diadamo or something his name is. And you guys can go on Amazon and get all those books. So I read all of that, or I am reading it. I refer to it. They're like referral books, meaning you refer to it when you see a problem. You go and you read something on the on the information. So I had come across the hay method because I'm into what digests well together. That's another way of eating. You want to basically group your foods together that will digest well. And so they say that carbs and meat do not digest together well. And that's just the standard American way, right? They call it the standard American diet. And if you just basically did the letters or acronym, it's called SAD. It's the sad way of eating because a lot of us, when we eat a burger or we eat meat and noodles and things like that, we don't feel well afterwards. We get indigestion, and then you have to uh, do a whole bunch of stuff to correct that. So, okay, the hay diet. This diet suggests that certain types of foods should not be eaten together for optimal digestion. There you go. Did I just say that?
You did.
See, I kind of know that. Thank you, Lord. Yes. Okay. So certain foods should not be eaten together. In this diet, protein and carbs are never eaten together. I just said that.
You said
I
that.
kind of already knew that.
Yeah.
That's as simple as you can get it. And this is basically why you're better, because it's like, first of all, we had looked up, remember months ago, we had looked up, um, guys, I think I'm on row, let's see, one, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10. This is row 11. We had looked up the times in which foods take to digest. And so meats can take hours and hours to digest, and certain other foods don't take. Like if you're eating your meat and your greens together, you're confusing your gut, because greens or vegetables, they don't take long to digest. They take maybe an hour or
Oh.
to digest, versus meat takes over 5 hours. So it's like basically you're telling your system to do two, three things, and it ain't able to do that. Okay? The rationale is that these foods do not optimally digest when eaten in combination and can impact the acid balance of our bodies. So,
The
depending,
acid balance of our bodies. Okay.
yeah. So, obviously, meat takes more acid to um, to digest. So, basically, your body is going to produce less acid if you're eating greens with it, because it doesn't take as much. It's going to probably take, like, your gut is probably going to take the what? The easy route. I'm just going to digest these greens, and I'm just going to sit this meat up in your system, and that's why it takes days and days for it to digest, and for you to eliminate it. Okay, so the rationale is that these foods do not optimally digest when eaten in combination and can impact the acid balance. However, it is important to note that there is no scientific evidence. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, that's what they're going to tell you, but the evidence is me and my husband. We stopped eating meat. Again, we've done it like off and on. This is just what we do. And we've just done it like 48 hours ago. So this is probably day 3. Okay. And we feel different. We have more energy. You know, um, my body is like, okay, I'm feeling better, because you're only putting one thing in your system. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we did have meat, guess what? We can't have meat with carbs, right? You're taking all this time, and I'm about to turn this thing off, like
You a
Teddy Pendergrass.
child.
Turn it off.
Well,
You see the time?
well,
I'm
so
just trying to like do this volunteer work. It's basically what I'm doing at this moment. So yeah, that's a little tidbit, you guys. If you're having so much digestion issues, don't get caught up on the symptoms so much, and get caught up on the base root cause. That's what holistic living is about, guys. And you guys can check out my other channel, What's the Tea? Because I be doing all kinds of stuff. I tried to get some wellness in there too. But the way these algorithms are set up, they only want you to do one thing at a time, just like digestion. There you go. The algorithms is like digestion. They only want to digest one thing at a time. They want you to do one topic on one channel. How you like that?
exactly. Yep.
Yep. And if
Yep.
you try to like pepper in other stuff, that's cool. But it's, for the most part, they just want you to do one thing. Like, this is my crochet channel, and that's what we do. We crochet on here. My other channel is the tea. That's what we do on the other channel. When I try to crochet over there, it ain't the same. People will try to get with you, but for the most part, they don't want you to have a one-stop shop. That's basically what I'm saying. It's no more one-stop shops anymore on any of these platforms. They want you to decide what the heck are you doing. I'm making this wide. Okay, we got to get back to what I was doing before where it wasn't so damn wide. Is this a bigger needle? This must be a bigger hook. Child, I think that's what it is. Hold on, y'all. No, it's not. I just, you know what? My other hats, I probably was tense and I made all them things tight. That's why I like, handmade stuff is just that. It's not a machine. So each hat may be different, or a piece that you make. It's not necessarily going to be the same because it depends on your the yarn you're using, the hook you're using, and number one is the tension. So I must be just more relaxed, and therefore this hat is a little more wider than my hats I did just a few days ago when things was a little more tense for me. And usually when things start to go down, or my wellness isn't the best, I usually go and I check in with my diet and see, okay, what am I eating something incorrectly? And usually 99% of the time, that's exactly what the problem is, what you're eating. hmm So we're gonna do this last row on here. Y'all got a little bit of tea about digestion, because I know out of 10 people who will see this, at least one or two people will have digestive problems. A lot of people have digestion problems. You might be backed up. hmm You know how they call y'all like retentive? Yeah. Retentive means you are retention, like water retention. And you can retain other stuff too. And that'll make you moody. It'll make you break out on your face. A lot of people who have acne, you just want like a quick fix, or a product, when you really, it's just probably kind of like backed up on the inside. Clean yourself out in a nice healthy way. The way you do that is magnesium. There's some great magnesium out here called Calm. Honey, get you some warm water. Put you two things of calm up in that thing, up in that mug. Drink it. Hunty child, you will be straight. If you look at all your laxatives on that you buy over the counter, it might have 50 goddamn ingredients in it. That's why I don't use them. But one of the ingredients is going to be magnesium. And all you got to do is go right to the source. Get that magnesium and go. Uh-huh. Yup. But make sure you have some water now. Drink plenty of water, y'all. So we almost done this. This row. After this row, this is like my 11th row. My 12th row is going to be my tightening row. And I have a method that I do with that to get the hat and the hat tighter. I have to do it now because for some reason this round of hats are a little bit more wider for some reason. And then I do my brim. Okay. So make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And I peek in my head every now and then live. Make sure you see the reels and the videos that are posted.
Miss Maria says she's upset.
She said that 30, 40, 50 minutes ago, y'all. He's kind of late.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of late. But you guys check me out. If you're over from What's the Tea, thank you for coming over from What's the Tea and checking your girl out. Check out the other videos. Yes, crocheting is awesome, y'all. Make sure you wash your yarn. When I first started crocheting, which was just a few months ago, I was revved up. I was doing what I do, which is work, 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 like Rihanna. I do work, 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 but I don't do that no more. I rest, 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 rest. But my point is, so I did not realize that I was allergic, or some allergens, some bacteria and things was on The yarn, you have to understand, my husband and I, we looked it up. It's like, look, this comes from a factory. It's plenty of hands on it, and this can get bacteria on it. It can get all kinds of stuff, and then you're crocheting it. I also was eating as well, which is nasty, right? I was eating with dirty yarn. And so to add, to make a long story short, I started getting kind of like allergic, and I started getting what they call PND, which is post nasal drip. And I didn't know what was going on and things like that, but it would not go away. And so the only time that I realized what was going on is when I took a rest, and the rest was not a day, it was literally 2 weeks. I also took a rest from crocheting as much because I was doing 5 to 7 hours a day of just crocheting, but that's how I learned so fast. So everything happens for a reason. And so my husband kept saying, "Wash your yarn." Well, I said, "I'm not going to wash this yarn. The yarn will be all over the place." And I didn't know, and and so I refused, so I wouldn't do it. But I kept getting allergic reactions, and so he went and he did the research. And I'm a bacteria girl. I don't like bacteria. I'm all about, getting rid of bacteria. I help women with pH problems. So guys, make sure you go and you check that out on What's the Tea. We got that right up in there. I have a pH ebook that I basically co-wrote with the lady named Olivia Brooks, and we got together and we got this pH book together for you ladies. So I'm all about, knowing about bacteria. So he said, "Oh yeah, you can have this, and this, and this, all this." And he said bacteria be on it too. I said, "What?" Oh, that's when my ears opened up when he said bacteria. I said bacteria, and so we got a mesh bag from Amazon. We got a mesh bag, and you guys can check out the Amazon site if you would like. If it's in the description, I hope it is. And we got that, and I basically had at least 30 skeins of yarn. Some was open, some was not. And I went and I put my yarn in a mesh bag and washed my yarn. And then slowly but surely, I was able to basically, the post nasal drip left, and there you go. So that's a big story. Go and check out. It's a story on there, basically how you wash your yarn on todaycrochet.com. Yep, todaycrochet.com. We got you covered. And you read how you go and you wash your yarn, okay? And that's for anyone. If you go and you look at people who crochet, especially on the clock app, you see a lot of people may cough and they may do their nose like this, and they honestly don't know what's going on. It's because they're using bad yarn. So that's my gift to you guys. Let you guys know, as beginner crocheters, to wash your yarn before you use it. That way you don't have to have allergies, okay, and get infections. Thank God I didn't get any respiratory infections or anything, because like I said, I do a lot of things to keep my my bacteria down in my body, which is very important, okay? All right, I think I did my due diligence on this channel. I'm tired of neglecting it. My husband's been uploading a lot of videos, guys, and so make sure you support that. But I will be back and check in with you. All right, we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're trying to get this. I'm gonna put it out there. We're trying to get it to the point where I can be on here a little longer, if you will. Okay, monetized. And my husband's over here trying to tell me not, but I'm gonna say God. God got us. We doing good and following directions. So yeah, that's what we trying to do. We trying to get it monetized, y'all. So until I get that, y'all won't see me much. So help me watch the videos and things like that to get us there. All right.